right, so this is our entry. Beautiful use of space, having just walked through the property. I'll start at the front and we'll get going here. So first, formal dining room. Office. First thing I notice is the baseboards. Really, really nice. 6-inch, maybe even 7-inch baseboards and crown molding. Good light. Floors are gorgeous and in great condition. They are very slippery though, I do notice that. Half bath, entry level. Coat closet. I'll have to excuse some of the instability I got here with one hand, but I'm doing my best. Here we go. Like Steven Spielberg here, but the real estate version. Sitting room. It's really where the family will congregate. One thing I do notice for such a big home, the rooms are very warm in style, in size. It doesn't feel like a enormous home that is cold, and the rooms are almost so big that you don't feel a sense of warmth. A lot of lights. Crazy how many lights there are in this room. And what's really cool is, especially with having kids, you can like cook and kind of do your thing while the family or kids are right through the entryway here. So you can see through from the kitchen. Gas oven. Countertops are nice. It doesn't look like they are, it's interesting. That is some type of metal actually. They look nice, double oven, stainless steel fridge. And then we're backing into the kitchenette. And what's really beautiful is the windows looking out into the backyard. It is truly exceptional, this backyard. We'll take a closer look at that when we head outside. All right, and then I'll take you around to the pantry. For such a large house, I am surprised, as you also asked about, pantry is pretty small. So there's that. This is the basement, which we'll head to afterwards. Another thing I wanted to show you is some additional storage up here. Okay, let's head to the utility or boot room area. Really, really nice with built-ins. And then on our way to the 3-car garage. All right. Again, really slippery floors. I'm wearing socks and I'm like really gingerly walking up these stairs because I almost slipped and killed myself on the way down. So with little dudes, definitely a hazard to be aware of. All right, we'll start from the 5th bedroom. Walk-in closet, which is really nice for, it's kind of pretty big for a kid, but awesome storage. And then we have a full bath. Nope, half bath. Oh, there's the rest of it. All right, making our way. 2nd level laundry. Looks like original floors. It's interesting, in the lower level there's also a washing machine, but it doesn't look like they're using it. Very organized. Second bedroom. Again, one thing I really notice is a lot of light coming in from the windows. It's really beautiful. So, these 2 bedrooms, they share the actual shower and the toilet. It's interesting design. A lot of doors. I do notice a lot of doors for a small area. You get a door there, door here, door here, door over there. And then let's find our closet. Not as big as the other bedroom, but nice size for a little person. Which, if there's anything I know, the closet isn't really used for kids. It is floor space because everything ends up on the floor. Having a 5 and 10-year-old, I know these things. All right, bedroom number 2. Bedroom number 3. One thing I notice is the view of the backyard from the 2nd floor is so beautiful. Pointing out one thing, is the roof does look like it has a little bit of collection of water. However, they did say it is a newer roof, so presumably it is in good shape. And built-in bookcase. Toiletries. Dual sinks. Let's turn off that fan because I want you to be able to hear me. Always, when I prepare a listing, always look for the grout and make sure that the grout is in good shape because it is a good representation of the quality and care of the home. This grout is nice and clean. It's in good shape, no mold, large shower. small tub, but when you kneel down for little kids, let's see. Yeah, it's not too deep and far enough away that bathing the little kids is difficult. And then a walk-in closet. This is about twice the size of the other walk-in closet in the first bedroom we saw. Tray ceiling. All right. Toilet. And moving on. Hope you like my cinematography. Great. Just want to show you that the spindles are close together so little people would not fall through it. You know, like a normal amount of shake. However, this is less shaky than that side. Always scary to have a little person holding on to these. So I am being thorough to see that we are secure, because the house doesn't matter if it's not safe. All right. This is the fourth bedroom. Looks like they're using it as kind of a playroom. Ooh, Legos. My 10-year-old loves his Legos, especially the Star Wars. And this little dude has some great Legos. I'm sorry, I have to point this out. Love. I'm a original Star Wars guy. Episode 4, 5, 6 kind of fell off after they went super digital. If you don't know Star Wars, disregard that reference. Makes no sense. In my opinion, I always feel like there's a psychological profile. You're either Coke or Pepsi, Star Wars, or Star Trek. All right, so fifth bedroom. Smallest bedroom. Let's take a look and see. Full bath. Walk-in closet. And this is the front of the house. Definitely a slope heading down. The house is pitched up pretty high. I backed into the driveway, which is kind of precarious, but I did it slowly. That is our neighbors. The frontage on these homes is insane. It's so deep. A lot of hills in this neighborhood. If you can believe it, some of these homes go all the way up to the top of that pond across the street. We'll do the external a little bit later, but for now, let's make our way from the fifth bedroom down stairs. Up. Office. Small office, but since I know you both, I think you said you and Anna both work from home now. This is certainly one option for one of you. It'd be kind of tough for you to both be working in the same office there. But always nice to be near family. Not exactly like you're gonna get a quiet call, but I'm sure on Salesforce you take a lot of calls. All right, so that was the stairwell from the kitchen. We're gonna take the stairwell down to the foyer. And again, I am walking super slow. I got my new Adidas socks on, super slippery, very cozy. I made the switch from Bombas. Bombas are too expensive. And I actually got holes in my Bombas, so. All right, man. It's insane how slowly I have to walk down these stairs. I'd say that's the biggest hazard I do notice right now is you can't wear socks on these stairs. All right, and I just want you to also see the front from the dining room. Ponds across the street, you know, little dudes aren't running across the street, but it is there. It's far enough, but also close enough that you get to see the serenity of having water nearby. All right, so that is entry level, second floor. So we'll make our way down to the finished basement. Okay, these stairs are nowhere near as slippery. It's 58 degrees here in Granville at 9:30 a.m. And why that's pertinent is downstairs in the lower level, it is colder than it is outside. Very cold down here. And the what looks like engineered wood doesn't make it any warmer. Downstairs, definitely cold. I know you had questions about what the walkout looks like. This is the side walkout. It looks like it connects to the side of the home. And then there are stairs going to the back. And then you don't count it as a 6-bedroom, but there is a guest room you can have people stay in, with one exception. The doors you can see through. This is where they're keeping their sound equipment, some storage. Additional guest room. This also could be an office, probably more likely. I think you may use it as an office. Decent sized closet. And lower level bath. Grout and tile look to be really in good shape. Clean. Condition is definitely stellar. They really took care of this home. All right. So that is the interior of the home. Next, we're going to make our way to the exterior. And I'm going to cut it here so you don't have to see through the entire home. Well, actually, one last thing I do want to show you is the storage unfinished area. 2 panels. First one doesn't say the amp amount. I always check that to see if you do have a electric car, can it accommodate more power. It's interesting, neither of these have a main breaker. Why? Huh. Main breaker would be at the top of that, but it is not. Okay, that's a question mark. Water softener. Your water shut off. And a sump pump. There's our lower level washing machine. Looks like right now they have paper in it. And although you can't see it, it is not hooked up. And there is no water line connected to it. Another storage area. HVAC. Looks like it's a 2-zone HVAC. I do want to go around and just check it. I think the HVAC is on the newer side, I recall from the listing, but at the expense of not knowing, I want to check because that is an expensive part of deferred maintenance. Yep, 2-zone system. You can't see it, but 24 on one end. Don't know on the other. Humidity, humidifier attached. I think I do recall having seen the HVAC age in the listing. All right. So I'm just going to speed this up here. I'm not going to even do a quick cut because, you know, I'm a cinematographer. I'm going to do a speed up. Here we go. Oh, one thing I do notice is just want to point out, looks like at some point there was a repair. All right, we made our way outside. A lot of birdies, so that's going to be our background noise. Hope you can hear me clearly. One thing I do notice is brick definitely needs a power wash. Railing is kind of very, in fact, it's not attached at the bottom. Also, the stairs are coming away from the upper level due to settling. Looks like they had some prior repairs which are no longer holding up. I like that the elevation is sloping away from the foundation, which is good for draining. Front of the home looks good. I'm just going to show you the front. That is a electric. There's probably some type of easement there on the corner for the public utilities to access it need be. There's also water. You can't see it, but there is a drain just about 6 feet away from the green electric boxes. I'm sure this is so beautiful come the spring. All right. So one of the drain lines is cracked, and so that goes to the curb. So just something to be aware of when you make an offer on any home. You can have the drain lines scoped to make sure they're not clogged. Downspouts are connected. You have a spigot here in the front, unlikely you'd use it. This is your gas main. Oops, I like to do it in horizontal. Sweet. All right, side of the garage. Driveway, you know, for the age of home, you're gonna have some normal cracking. Looks like they did update the envelope going down the driveway. And again, electric boxes at the bottom. That probably is also a small easement at the front. All right, so small amount of cracking in the front of the brick. Nothing too concerning, but they did make some repairs in the past with what looks like a silicone. Not the best work. I wouldn't be surprised if that was homeowner done. You know, there's some trees that in the front here from the driveway to this driveway creates privacy. In the winter, obviously you can see through it, but you do still have a real sense of privacy. I think it was a 0.55 acre, 0.6 acre lot. This is a huge AC compressor. That one definitely is new, probably the same age as the furnace, and that serves both zones. That is your exhaust for the washer and dryer. I did not see a radon system, so I'll have to double check the listing there. And windows look like they're original, seem to be in good shape. One missing screen on the far window. Downspout connected to drain line. And this is the family room. And again, this is what they see from the family room. Not as many trees on this side. Actually, no trees. So you do see your neighbor's yard there. Looks like they have a big fence. Not sure if they have a dog, but the fence is what looks like 5 feet high and nothing can get under it. Like a dog wouldn't be able to get under it for safety. So you know your little dudes would be safe back here. They do have koi fish in the pond. And obviously this is always a risk. I would not love my 1-2-year-old being near a pond, and you can cover this up and fill it so that there is no pond. Fire pit. This is wood burning, no gas line connected to it. You have electrical and a small bridge. Walk the plank. I know, terrible humor, but I'm entertaining myself, so it is what it is. All right, so making our way. I will look at the lot lines, but for now, I just want to show you the clearing back here. Looks like at one time there may have been a fence. You can see the posts. Okay, great. And so looking at the back of the house on this side, the good news is they do have a radon system, and I know that because there's a white pipe and fan on the back corner of this house. If you're not familiar, in Ohio, underneath the homes, in all homes, there is a gas called radon. As long as it's below 4 points per million, which we could have tested during the contract period. It takes 2 days to test, come back with a report, make sure the home is safe, and that the radon mitigator is in fact working. A typical home inspection would have about 4 components, which I'll get to later. All right, so this is the lower level. And this is the only exit from the lower level, which is kind of peculiar because most lower levels exit to the back. This one exits to the side. Overall, brick is in good condition. Chimney looks pretty good. All right, let's make our way to the front of the house. I can't see the drain line or downspout connection there, but that is what we got for the exterior. One other thing worth noting for really little people, these are really steep. There's no railing, and even I am stepping up pretty high on some of these. So FYI for older people or kids, you know, that could be a hazard. Now, during icy winter weather, this is very steep. Like, I'm in an SUV, and yeah, if this gets icy, you're going down. So, oh, one other thing, as I'm just driving, I notice the sidewalk, there's some deterioration there. And there's also some sloping. The treatment here is you can lift it. They inject a foam underneath cement to lift it. It's not difficult, but just FYI. All right, here we go. This would make a great sledding hill, but obviously that's a joke. You're going right into the street. All right. There's our pond.